Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TalkingTelly Podcast episode 30. And, we're episode 30 in 2023. We're going to be talking about the biggest movies coming up and shows, and also the biggest flops that will come out. 2023 is going to turn out to be a crazy year, with 2022 being a kind of recovery year after COVID. 2023 is when cinema and TV and basically all of entertainment is finally coming back and being re-energized. Even there's so many good games coming out. 2023 is really going to be the year of entertainment, in my opinion, over the last 5 years. And straight off the bat, this movie will be coming out in late 2023, so not exactly early, but I still have to talk about it because I can't wait for it. Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2 is coming out in November 2023, and I can't wait for that movie. Dune Part 1 was absolutely phenomenal. It came out last year, I'm pretty sure, and it was it came out 2 years ago, late 2021, and it was a phenomenal movie. Dune is an extremely ambitious, very unique sci-fi. It's, IP. It's not generic. It is the original sci-fi. It literally is the first sci-fi. So, it's got super unique takes and ideas, and it's so good to see that on the big screen. The visuals are phenomenal. The music is breathtaking. The cast is one of the best I've ever seen in any movie, period. And the movie itself is just a masterpiece. And it really introduced me and a lot of other people to Dune, which is a crazy universe and crazy franchise, which I definitely will read in the future. And I've just been saving myself for Dune Part 2. The continuation of the first book, really. And it's just there's nothing more you can say, really. Like, I know Owen hasn't seen Dune, but
I haven't seen it, folks. I haven't seen it.
We're all crying over here, but fortunately for the people that have seen it, we can enjoy Dune Part 2. Denis Villeneuve is a phenomenal director, and I've always loved his movies, Prisoners and Blade Runner, and I cannot wait for Dune Part 2. I think it's gonna be a smash hit, especially after Dune Part 1. Because Dune Part 1 was great, but a lot of people were like, "Oh, is this going to be going since it's Part 1?" And they hadn't even announced Part 2 before it came out. Because they weren't sure if it was going to do well. And it did great. So, Part 2 is coming out.
Part 2 coming out. Part 2 coming out. And one I want to talk about now, which I think is going to be a guaranteed flop for 2023. A guaranteed flop. But people are still watching. And I don't know why. I'm talking about You Season 4.
Oh.
You Season 4, folks.
Oh.
Now, if anybody on the podcast has ever seen You, the TV show, it is fucked. And I'm sure you can agree with me. The whole premise of the show is fucked. The whole plot line.
It's supposed to be like that.
That's what I was going to say, and that was the enjoyment of it for the first 2 seasons. The first 2 seasons, you see main character Joe, and he's a stalker. Yeah, no, people think it's like an alias or something like that, which would make sense in context of the show. But, he goes around stalking girls and getting them to fall in love with him. And then eventually, once he's had his fill, once the conquest is over, once the love quest is done, he goes on to the next one. And this whole premise, it's a very dark concept, The shit he does, he breaks into their houses, he, kills their ex-boyfriends, he makes sure they never tell anyone about the things he does.
I just want to quickly jump in. Is it portrayed in a dark way or not? Because from when I watched a bit of it, it seemed very goofy.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. The show is goofy. The show is wacky, which is why I think it's going to be a flop. The show is so out of the ordinary. Nobody would actually get away with this in the real world. Nobody.
Well, obviously, that's the point.
No, but the whole point is the show is based in reality. It's oh, this could happen. Oh, this could happen in real life. This is what, not saying this is what girls suffer with, but
Well, they do.
it poses a real, how you could be tracked on the internet, how you could be manipulated, people like this actually exist. But season 3 completely derails all that. I was actually a fan of the first season. I really enjoyed the first season because of the out of balance nature of it all. Second season was a bit out there. He moves off to LA, gets himself a new name, a new job,
a new girlfriend
to stalk. And then the third season, it turns out, the girlfriend's wacky, whoa.
Yeah, she's like him.
Yeah, she's exactly like him. And then in the finale of season 2, it's probably, it's probably worse than the Freddy death in Skins.
Spoiler.
Fella has it all. He has the girlfriend who's crazy, but is madly in love with him. He's got the family, he's got the house, he's got the kids. And then he sees the neighbor. And he's like, He starts licking his lips. And like, oh, for fuck's sake, man. Can they not just give him like a different story? Could they not just like, oh god, the past is coming back to bite him, That would have been so much fucking better.
Yeah.
Would have been so much better. What about all the fucking people he's after murking along the way?
Yeah.
Why don't you like set him up for all those like repercussions, That could be season 3. But no, they're like, let's give him another woman to fall in love with. Like, that is so stupid. They didn't resolve anything. They're just giving him more problems. But the guy loves it. He can't get enough. He's there. He's biting the lips. He can't help it.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't. Like, people will love to watch it, but it's gonna be awful.
Nah. Season 4 is coming out. I already heard bad reviews about it.
Yeah, but it's everyone's gonna be watching now.
Oh, everyone's gonna be watching it, but I already know it's gonna be bad news, and that's why I think it will be a flop.
It's bad when the mainstream media is saying, "Why you season 4? Big twist fell flat. Why it's time for Netflix to end you." It's bad when generic variety articles and Forbes is talking about this. And I want to talk about a movie that will 100% be a flop, and it's genuinely. It's a joke that this movie's coming out. You probably know what I'm going to talk about. It's the fucking Flash. Flash is coming out of this movie. And the trailer dropped like a week ago. Did you see the trailer?
No, I haven't seen
it. It is awful. It's awful. It's a real trailer. It's for Super Bowl. The trailer is grim. He's got multiple Ezra Millers in it. They look awful. They look so shit. The CGI is so bad that like if the two of them are standing beside each other, it like gets blurry, like you can't see one of them. Michael Keaton walks up as
honestly,
Michael Keaton walks up as Batman, and he looks so stupid. He looks so stupid. He looks awful. Please check what Michael Keaton looks like. Everyone at home, go look at what Michael Keaton looks like as Batman in the Flash. He looks so bad. He looks awful.
All I'm gonna say is, number one, look at the thumbnail. I'm gonna send you a picture of the thumbnail right now. Looks like something. It looks like the Harry Potter one I made. It looks bad. That looks bad, man. That looks awful. That looks so scuffed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at Michael Keaton. Look at Michael. I just sent you a picture of Michael Keaton. Look at him. It's awful. How?
What's up with his left cheek there? It looks so lumpy. Fella looks like he's just been squeezed into the suit.
He was. You think fucking like 60, 70-year-old Michael Keaton can get in a fucking spandex Batman suit?
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna watch this trailer.
Michael Keaton at the age of 71. Yeah, Jesus Christ, he's 71. Give the man a break. Alright, while I was watching the trailer, I'm gonna talk more about this movie. Ezra Miller is a criminal. I'm not going to go over this again. I've talked about it for the last 3 episodes in a row. Ezra Miller is a criminal. He is a stalker. He's dangerous. He does not deserve any of the spotlight or any of the accolades or any movie in general. He shouldn't be able to work in Hollywood. This is well known. This is well documented. You can easily check what he's done. You can easily check the reports. And this fella's still allowed to be the goddamn. Literally, he's going to be like trying to carry the DC on his back. before discussing the other movie, which actually will help DC in 2023. However, Flash has the potential to literally sink DC. And I think... God, I watch it. It looks so awful. I mean, the fact that Flash movie is going to be very hard. You know, it's about Flashpoint, which is a great arc. Flashpoint is always super interesting. Even CW did Flashpoint good, even though CW is awful. But I don't know, man. It's a bad move to have Ezra Miller still be new. Unless the only good thing can be if they kill him off at the end and have Grant Gustin be like, oh, he's the Flash that we're going to see from now on. That's the only thing, which they won't do, which I would accept. And I don't think anyone's going to watch this movie. And actually, no. People will watch this movie. I don't think a single person's going to like it. I don't think it's going to get nearly as much money as Black Adam. Black Adam got, what, 398 million? I don't think The Flash beats 300 million. The Flash is awful. You know, The Flash is awful. I'm not saying it will be awful. It is awful. That's how I'm sure I am. And this will be a great flop and potentially a sinker for DCEU. So have you seen it? Oh. Hello. Okay, well then, while Owen isn't saying nothing, I'll just move on to the next movie. And I think, right after talking about Flash, we should talk about a movie which will help to re-energize DC, which will allow it to somehow survive, even though it's been limping for the last 6, 7, however long it's been out. It feels like it's been out for too long. It feels like the DCU has been dying for the past 8 years, but it's still kicking. And I think Aquaman 2 will be the movie to just keep it afloat. You know, not let it sink. Aquaman will keep it afloat. Yes, Amber Heard's still in the movie. Yes, you should have been cut out.
I just finished watching that trailer. Oh. I'll let you continue on there, and then I'll have my little say. Yes,
Aquaman has its own problems. Yes, Amber Heard should not be in the movie. She should have been cut out, or she should have been replaced. But I still think the movie will be good. And even if it won't be good, it will get so many goddamn views, because Aquaman 1 it was a good movie, but it wasn't a great movie. It wasn't it wasn't even like a 9 out, it wasn't even like an 8.5 out of 10. It wasn't even like this is a very good movie. It wasn't even obviously not close to a masterpiece. But everyone was watching. Literally everyone and their ma has seen Aquaman. It's crazy. And Aquaman did phenomenally in China, you know. It's the highest grossing DCE movie of all time, and I think Aquaman 2 may even surpass it, because it's at the end of 2023. We will have a long break as Flash is in the middle, so we won't see any DC content really, and then we'll be hit with Aquaman 2. I think people will actually be like, I will want to watch this movie, because 1 was actually a good movie. So yeah. So what did you think of the trailer?
A trailer. Oh. Oh.
It's awful.
Oh.
That was an awful trailer. It was one of the worst trailers.
No. I have a lot to say.
Alright, say it.
Honestly, I didn't think the trailer.
Don't say it.
I didn't think the trailer was amazing.
Yeah, obviously, it's awful.
But it wasn't bad.
What do you mean it wasn't bad? You saw Michael Keaton. You saw the other Ezra Millers. They all look awful.
No, the other Ezra Millers are scuffed.
That's the whole point of the movie, and it looks awful.
Kara Zor-El looks goofy as well. She looks so stupid. I think the CGI in this movie is going to be abysmal. I was watching it, and I was like,
oh god, I only realised Supergirl now. Oh my god, she looks bad.
Supergirl looks so
stupid. Oh no.
She actually looks horrible.
She
looks awful.
Oh, so she doesn't look like Supergirl at all? Why would they?
No, she doesn't look like Supergirl. They're trying to make her kind of reminds me of
cool
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yeah, well, but Negasonic Teenage Warhead works because that character was that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but now they're trying to make Kara Zor-El that.
I mean, look, it's Flashpoint.
There's established.
The only thing we can hope for is that he goes to a different universe and like in this one she's bad or something. I don't know. But I still think that's a bit.
I think they went too fucking wacky with it on this one. The whole thing, like Ezra Miller himself, is fucking wacky and criminal, and should not be put on screens again. You know? Why? The whole thing just looks so stupid. The fact there's 2 Flashes for what I would assume is going to be most of the movie. Yeah. It's just stupid.
It's so bad.
It's not the right idea. Definitely not the right idea. Number 2. Michael Keaton looks fucking dumb in that suit.
Stupid.
He looks so stupid. He looks so stupid. Would they not have just made it like proper Flashpoint and just give him like the old man Batman suit instead of like the literal suit from the fucking 90s? I think they're trying to evoke some like false nostalgia here for Michael Keaton in the suit, but it's just not fucking working.
No one has nostalgia for the Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah, but he just looks so fucking stupid in the suit. He looks actually deranged.
He looks like a guy cosplaying as Batman.
He looks like the outfielders who go around wearing like the polo shirt, which is like 3 sizes too small. They just can't let go of their favorite looking shirt. Like. That's what he looks like. He looks like he's holding back memories.
He doesn't look real. His eyes
like
just don't look real.
He's on a Comic-Con panel. Literally, like he's a fan cosplaying. That's what he looks like. Fucking goofy as fuck.
Now, with that, I want to talk about something that will probably be good. Hopefully, it'll keep on going up. I personally forgot it completely exists. Mandalorian season 3 coming out in 2023.
I'm praying it's good.
Because season 2 was better than season 1. Straight up.
Oh yeah, no.
Season 1 had a lot of stupid moments.
I'm praying it's gonna go too franchisey. That's what I'm afraid of.
I am afraid Baby Groot is gonna go fucking Grogu.
Baby Groot?
So basically.
Baby Groot? Well, no, to be fair, it did come out in an age where it was just baby everything. Baby Groot, baby Yoda.
I hope Grogu.
Baby Elmo. Baby
Elmo.
No, Baby Elmo was a thing in Sesame Street for a while. People were going crazy over it. Because Elmo's supposed to be a child, and yet they bring out a Baby Elmo. How did Baby Elmo come about? Why is Baby Elmo here? Why can't Elmo just teach us the lessons? This is actually a long-standing debate in America. Look up Baby Elmo right now.
It's terrifying.
Fucking Baby Elmo.
Grogu. Look, I'm not a big fan of Grogu.
I'm not a big fan of Grogu.
And I'm afraid he's just going to become...
I like them being the MacGuffin. I like them being the MacGuffin, but I don't like them actually being a fucking character. He's a baby. He's a baby. What's he going to do? I'm
afraid
Are they actually going to have him fight in the next season?
Look, here's what I want them to do. I want it to be like, first 4 seasons we don't see... First 4 episodes we don't see Grogu, then he comes back and we see him more. I want a couple episodes without Grogu, you know? Or if he's
You want a Mandalorian?
I want the Mandalorian. I don't want.
Baby.
I don't.
Baby Yoda.
I'm not watching
Baby Yoda and Luke Skywalker go adventure.
I'm not watching. I'm not watching the Mandalorian and Grogu show. But yeah, I mean,
I was terrified. I was terrified it's gonna go too franchisey. I'm afraid it's also gonna turn out like Boba Fett show. Who the fuck watched that Boba Fett?
Yeah, but Boba Fett and season 2 came out at the same time, so you know.
Nobody in the ma watching that Boba Fett show. Nobody watching that Boba Fett show.
Boba. Yeah, no one just.
The Boba Fett show.
Obviously not. I didn't watch the fucking Boba Fett show. I'm not mental.
Nobody fucking watched that Boba Fett show.
No.
That's what I'm afraid it's gonna turn into. Everybody went, "What? Boba Fett's back. Boba Fett's back." But as soon as he gets his own show,
Boba Fett sucks. I'm going into a rant. Boba Fett, man. Boba Fett is one of the worst characters in Star Wars of all time. I've seen all the Star Wars movies countless times. Boba Fett has always been my least favourite. He shows up in 5 for like a scene or 2. He shows up in 6 and he does nothing. In 5, he's like, oh my god, he's so intimidating. He's a bounty hunter. He shoots one rocket, but you know, Vader dunks on all of them anyway, you know? But he does nothing. And in the 6th, he instantly gets clowned on by Han Solo and then the fucking Force kick, which doesn't fucking hit him. Falls in the pit of Sarlacc. He's one of the worst characters. Like, I don't care about his comics. I don't care about any of that. Movie-wise, he does nothing. He is not cool. He is not intimidating. He's not flashy. He doesn't, have any cool gadgets. He has like a rocket and a fucking jetpack, and he sucks ass.
That's literally what all Mandalorians have as well. That's
Yeah,
what I don't.
he's
like.
just
All Mandalorians have this.
Boba Fett is awful, and he did not in his own show. And also, the actor who plays Boba Fett, God,
Fat.
he is
Fat.
big.
He was fat in the Mandalorian
Big.
show. He was fat, and nobody wanted to admit it. But I had.
You're
to
so
everyone.
fat.
He was fucking fat. He was big. He
Why
was big
does
boned,
Boba look like he? Why does Boba?
Boba looks like he's been drinking too much boba, to be honest. The fella's been smacking.
Boba looks like
Fella's been getting
no,
the family of 4 meal for himself. Kids never did him well, He got no workouts done in there.
Boba looks like Boba looks like the guy you met in the restaurant. Have to go to my wife and kids, Have to. What's the move? If you look at Boba Fett, why is his breastplate not even cover his entire chest? He's that big. Like, what the fuck? He looks like a baby. He looks like it looks like you got hand-me-down armor.
He looks like a cosplayer. Michael Keaton can somewhat pull it off. He looks like a fucking cosplayer.
Looking at him in your century, he looks so stupid.
But I remember who was it? I think it might have been our mutual friend. A previous speaker on the podcast said, "Oh, he looks completely fine." I had to point it out to him. Guy is fat. Guy's fucking holding weight here.
Oh, God, he's so
Nobody
bad.
wanted to admit it. But as soon as I showed the facts, people started listening.
Well, look. We know, Mandalorian is a bit of a debate. We assume it's going to be big, but it'll never be. It actually can't be a flop. Even if it's awful, it's still not a flop.
No, I can't.
And if we're still talking about Pedro Pascal, we have to talk about the current big show, The Last of Us. The Last of Us is doing great. Like, did you expect The Last of Us to be good?
The Last of Us is doing amazing.
Did you expect it to be that good?
Amazing.
Like, I haven't seen it, but I will watch it. I didn't expect everyone to be going.
Definitely, I'm gonna watch it. I did not expect people to. I thought the zombies, genre itself was dead.
I hate the zombie genre, but I will watch this show. I don't want to watch The Walking Dead because I hate the zombies, but I will watch Last of Us because I love Pedro Pascal and he's everything I've seen him in. He's been a show stealer, and literally everyone's gone ballistic about this show. It's literally like, everyone in the mass talking about it. And I think there's really not much to say with this movie. The show has come out and it is a success. And it is going great. So why don't you hit us with? So.
Hit us with something which I think is going to go well.
Or whatever you want.
Well, I already gave a flop. Something which I think is going to go well this year is Creed 3.
Oh.
Creed 3, folks.
I don't know.
Creed 3, folks.
Honestly, I'm gonna say I think Creed 3 might be the worst one.
Doesn't mean it's gonna flop. Doesn't mean it's gonna flop.
I can see. Honestly, I hate to say it. I can see Creed 2 flopping. Creed 2 made 200. Creed 2 got 200 million in the box office. 200. Creed 1 got 170. Nobody's watching that.
Everybody watching Creed, bro.
Literally.
Watching Creed.
200 million. 200 million.
Only 40 million off more, but
bro, literally, Morbius nearly.
It's only 40 million off more.
Black Adam literally has double. Black Adam has double.
That's terrifying.
The way. Fucking Birds of Prey has as much as Creed 2. Who saw Birds of Prey? Who? Who in the right mind has seen Birds of Prey? No one. But also...
That's scary. That's a little bit scary right now. I'm a little bit frightened for this movie. I can't wait for this movie. I cannot wait for this movie.
I still think
I'm a little bit scared.
I think it will be a good movie. But I'm not a big fan of their arc of... What is it? His mate that all of a sudden he was like what? They were like in a gang when they were young or something, and then Michael B didn't go to jail. The other guy went to jail, and then all of a sudden he's back and he wants to fucking box.
Kind of reminds me. I don't know if you've
kind of
seen.
stupid.
Well, of course
stupid.
You've seen Rocky Trey.
I've seen all the Rockies.
You've seen Rocky Trey. It kind of reminds me of, Mr. T. It kind of reminds me of badass Baracus in Rocky Trey. What's the name of his character? How do I forget the name of his character?
Clubber Lang.
Is that his name?
Clubber. His name is Clubber. He literally has Clubber. He literally has Clubber.
His name is Clubber.
It's a stupid name.
His name is fucking Clubber.
He literally has on his waistband.
No,
it says Clubber.
I bet you his fucking mate is gonna be related to that guy. That's how they're
yeah.
gonna play.
Oh yeah, that's. Yeah.
No, that is literally how they're gonna play. They're gonna have it. He is Clubber, Oh, the son of Clubber versus the son of Creed. Who will win? Trained by Rocky, brought up with a Creed name in the Creed household. Who will win?
How is Sylvester Stallone still alive? Actually, no. How is Rocky still alive? I thought he was supposed to die in the second one.
Rocky, nah, he doesn't die.
He had cancer. I swear it's like
cancer in the first one.
Over the second, isn't he struggling in the second?
No, but he's healed. He's healed. Oh, you're slicking your hair back tonight. I was like, it's a big night, Like in the first one, he didn't have any fucking hair to slick back, so you just assume he's a little bit better now.
Look, wait, no way. Wait. Who plays? No. Oh my god, guess who's the bad guy? Guess who plays the bad guy? Oh my god!
Kang. No. I already know
it's fucking Kang! Oh
Kang's
no!
The bad guy.
Fucking Kang.
They got Kang as the bad guy.
My god, Kang is everywhere. Kang, this is like... This man,
we are literally living in Kang world.
We are
living in Kang world.
Jonathan Majors.
Kang world.
Jonathan Majors owns the fucking Hollywood right now. He's got like man. The fella has.
Kang world is real.
The fella has nothing. All of a sudden, Trial of Chicago 7, The Power of the Dog, Avengers, Creed, Loki, like literally instantly. Honestly, he's like a fucking plant. He comes in and is just...
we get much higher. So high.
He literally comes in and is everywhere. What the fuck? Fucking... Why is Kang the bad guy?
Why is Kang everywhere?
My only thing is... Honestly, what I want to see in like 7 years... Well, which they will do. You know they're going to do this. It'll be like... It's obviously not going to be called Creed because whatever her name is, but it's going to be like his daughter boxing.
Oh, don't do the fucking...
they got to do that.
I'm not having 7 generations of fucking boxing movies all related around the Creed and Rocky family. Coming soon. Creed's granddaughter.
She's dead. She's deaf. Like, she's going to be boxing.
Oh.
You know she's going to be.
No, they're going to bring out Creed 5. Maybe like the Creed family must strike back. The family must strike vengeance. She may be deaf, but with her father, the world heavyweight champion, Adonis Creed, training her, she has nothing to lose. Coming soon, Creed.
I think, yeah, and she's gonna fight like fucking the daughter, fucking. I don't know. I hope they
find
take
the daughter of whatever the son's name, Drago's.
I really hope they
Drago's granddaughter.
I really hope they just.
Glover's granddaughter. I'm gonna put the paint on.
That's so bad. You cannot. No, you cannot. You cannot do that. That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my god, that was awful. Oh, no.
Oh, someone starts some Mark talk. Just pretend like you can't hear them.
No, we're moving on from that.
Oh,
We're moving on.
that's bad. That's awful.
Look, with that, we're going to move on to the flop, which I believe will be Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I literally only found out reading an article that this movie's coming out. I could not even know a whisper about this movie. Hunger Games, there's a prequel book that was made only a couple of years ago. I think 2-3 years ago, very recently. So you can tell that she wants a bit of money or she wants to go back to the franchise. A bit of both, probably. And but Hunger Games was huge. It was humongous. This movie will do well, but I don't think it's gonna be good in the slightest. I can't see how this movie's gonna be good. It's a prequel about snow. It just looks rough, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be now.
I'm just afraid there's just not gonna be a good story because, it's a lot of prequels are very shit stories, especially a random one-off prequel. Like, what is this? This isn't like fucking, like, the fucking, what's it called? The prequels in Star Wars, which, yes, they had obviously a lot of problems, but they were still like a planned, cohesive prequel which made sense. I know Hunger Games prequels were like gonna come eventually, would have made sense. But I kind of would rather like a whole new cast, because you can do so much in Hunger Games. You can literally do anything. And I don't want it to go by Snow, especially we know it's gonna be, oh, he's a good person, but he's slowly gonna be turning bad, And
that's why I don't understand Hollywood's obsession with, oh, we have a cool character here.
But it's not even Hollywood. She wrote a book. She wrote a book like this.
I don't know about this one, dog. I don't know. My hopes for this movie are non-existent. To be honest, I completely forgot it was coming out.
Literally no one knows. Literally no one. It's coming out in November. Literally no one knows.
Yeah, this one ain't gonna be great. I'm gonna be honest.
It's just not. Especially the further it went, the worse it got movie-wise.
Yeah. I have to say, Last Hunger Games just didn't hit for me.
Honestly,
wasn't good.
I want to read the Hunger Games because, not that I think it's great, but I want to read it because the last book, like my brother read it, he was telling me like that the ending is just completely different, and like the whole bombing thing is like completely different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like completely different.
So you're saying they could save it then? They could save the franchise?
Well, no, because they'll just adapt it
wrongly
again.
An alternate. Bring out an alternate ending. They could save everything. That's what I don't get. See, I understand directors need to have their own artistic viewpoint.
Yeah.
While getting source material, but when it comes to a fucking ending, which I haven't heard any complaints about like the book ending whatsoever. I've heard a shit ton of complaints about the movie ending, but I haven't heard any complaints about the book ending. Why wouldn't they just stick to that? But yeah, they have to get the grubby hands all over it, oh, they can't help themselves. Whoa. Oh, I don't know.
Whoa, wait a second. Whoa, wait. Oh.
Okay. Another. I feel like I've talked a lot about flops today.
Yeah.
What's one I'm looking forward to this year? What's a movie I'm looking forward to?
Mission Impossible. Is it 7 or 8? 7, maybe. Mission Impossible hits, man. Every single movie Mission Impossible hits. Every single movie. I can't wait for 7. And it's 7 part 1, gonna be part 2. I love apart from 2 sucks. 2 is just not a good movie. All the Mission Impossible movies are great, especially 4, 5, and 6, which are my favourite, the newer ones. I think they're all equally phenomenal in their own way. 4, personally, I think they're all equally great in their own way, and they're all S tier in my opinion for movies. And I'm just I can't. This is the only really franchise that I don't mind getting another movie because it's just every movie is phenomenal, especially the cast. Like Tom Cruise always hits. Rebecca Ferguson is always great. Simon Pegg is always great. Like, these characters are so good, you know. And with new people like Hayley Atwell coming in, Vanessa Kirby, like, it's, you know, it's only going up. I'm just very excited for this movie. Because these movies are phenomenal. I think I have them all on DVD or some form of recording, and I watch them. I used to watch them fairly often. I haven't since Film 4 has kind of stopped showing it. But like in the last 3 years, for the last 3 years, apart from like 2023 and late 2022, they'd always be on. Mission Impossible 5, always on in Film 4. And whenever it's on, I always watch the entire movie because it's so goddamn good. So yeah, Mission Impossible 7, I mean, this trailer, very good. I watched the whole thing about this stunt that they're doing, which is great. It's literally Tom Cruise riding off a cliff on a motorcycle, jumping off, and then like fucking parachuting or something. And they literally did that without wires. I watched the thing. He literally jumps off a cliff and like has to do that. If his parachute fail, he dies instantly. He just dies. If he gets caught on the bike, he dies. He literally like jumped off a cliff. Like on a bike, and he had to like, and like he wanted to like hold on to it longer, you know, but it's like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Biggest stunt in cinema history, it's called. It's literally, I'll send you an image. I advise everyone to look up Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, biggest stunt in cinema history. It's crazy. Let me check. I want to find a good picture. Look at this. I want to just show a couple. He like they practiced on wires, and then he just like did it himself. Like look at this.
Fucking hell. Is that him standing on the bike?
Yeah, that's him.
He's standing on the bike?
Yeah, that's him.
Guys fucking
He's
insane.
mental. Like,
he's actually like,
Tom Cruise is the best separate the artist from separate the artist from the art. Tom Cruise has a lot of weird Scientology shit. He's done a lot of weird shit in his life, but his dedication to his movies is unparalleled. I've never seen anyone go this crazy. Not Keanu Reeves, not nobody. He is mental.
And you hear of people doing their own like stunts or whatever. I think Jason Momoa does his own stunts. I think he's another one. You wouldn't see Aquaman jumping off a fucking cliff, standing on a motorbike. You would not see this. You would not see this.
And like, I want to see Top Gun Maverick. Everyone knows that movie. It's like the consistently hits. This isn't, you know, the fucking Rock. This is the real deal.
Dear God.
And the fella's like 70. Like, it's crazy how old Tom Cruise is.
He's jumping off the fucking bike over a cliff.
He's 60. Like, would you redo this at 60?
No. Oh, dear God.
Google Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible 7, big stunt. You'll see. He literally jumps off a cliff on a bike. It's crazy. And I mean, he's alive now, so it'll work.
I have with me right here, I have a list of movies which people think are going to be flops in 2023. I did not realize there's so many movies coming out in 2023.
There's a lot.
This is insane.
I could have talked about so many more.
This is insane. I feel like we're talking about the biggest ones here. But like, there's movies coming out which I haven't even heard of.
Oh yeah.
I haven't even heard of.
The Meg 2. Meg 2. We're getting a sequel to The Meg. The Meg. Jason Momoa's The Meg. We're getting a sequel.
There's a movie about Tetris coming out.
Oh yeah, with that guy, he's good.
With Taron Egerton, Eggsy from The Kingsman.
Yeah, we got Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Is that Transformers 7?
Who's going to watch Fast 10?
I kind of want to watch Fast 10. I kind of want to watch Fast 10. I would not mind watching Fast 10.
Fast 10.
I haven't seen Fast 9, but because the John Cena's
Fast 9 hurts, man. Fast 9 hurts. Who's going to see? There's a new Indiana Jones coming out this year.
Indiana 5, baby. With Mads Mikkelsen.
God damn.
But this one actually looks good because it's got what's his name? Gimli in it. He was in, you know, he's the guy with the fez. It's got Antonio Banderas. It's got a lot. Like this movie actually looks decent, unlike the Crystal Skull. Obviously the Little Mermaid live action is coming out, and
the black little.
Let's start doing.
That one's gonna be controversial.
Let's start doing some quick fires. Guardians 3. That's gonna be such a hard movie. I feel like
actually, you know what? I have a list right here. Where you're just gonna say hit, mid, or flop. How about that? Right. So we'll start from the very beginning. Yeah, we'll start from the very beginning. Let me just scroll back up here. So we got Knock at the Cabin. M. Night.
You're looking at that same list. Yeah. 52.
You're looking at the exact same list?
Yeah. I've been looking at this the whole time.
Okay, Knock at the Cabin.
Mid.
Hit mid.
I think it's going to be one of those movies that some people are going to be like, oh my god, you got to see this movie. But it's just like a decent thriller.
Honestly, I watched the trailer for it. It didn't look half bad.
It looks decent.
They got Bautista in it. It doesn't look that bad. Batista in an M. Night film as well.
It's M. Night. It's M. Night. They also got Ron.
They got Ron as a. They got Ron. They got Ron in the movie. I gotta watch this.
It's just I do want to watch.
How did they pluck him out of retirement? M. Night actually recruiting the man.
When M. Night comes calling.
For this one.
When M. Night
comes, you for this one.
He literally goes, "Yo, Rupert, I need you, dog. It gotta be you and only you." Oh god, he looks mad. He's literally only been in Harry Potter and like a couple of random.
I'm telling you, M. Night must have pulled together like the wackiest cast going. He literally pulled together like the equivalent of like Ocean's 11 heist.
He's literally like the only other thing he's been in was fucking this thing. Wait, look at the image I sent you right now. I have to check that out. I think I showed you this before, but I need to
wait. Stop.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Please.
Urban Myths is just like documentary, but where every episode is like, you know, something. Every episode is like a movie, you know, and different cast, different people, and it's literally. And Rupert Grint is in it, like he plays Hitler's fucking buddy. I don't know who he plays.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but yeah, Ewan Rion plays fucking the Hitler. Which is so funny. Oh.
Jesus, that's so weird.
Look at Adolf Hitler, the artist. Yeah, look at the other picture.
Yeah, Adolf Hitler, the artist. If you told anyone that title, like if you literally told anyone that title and you said he was acting it, you would have said his acting career was over.
He looks like he's so,
Hitler,
he looks mental. Look at the pictures and he looks fucking unhinged.
Rupert looks like someone out of he looks like one of the young skippers out of Peaky.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like
a young chap. He looks like a young chap trying to make a buck.
He looks like one of the people working at like his little bookies. You know, one of the guys they got running around. Oh
my god!
Oh man, they both should have been in Peaky Blinders. I'll say it.
Yeah, you looking like Mosley right now. Mosley. Oh. Dear God, fella looking pimped out. 1940s pimping.
Oh.
Rupert actually looking like a Rupert right now. Looking goofy.
We got Magic Mike's Last Dance with Selma Hayek in it.
I think it's gonna hit.
Magic Mike kind of always is.
Excuse me?
He has. I haven't seen the movies, but he has.
Excuse me? The fuck did you just say?
You cannot say he has not.
What? What?
You can't say Magic Mike is not successful.
What? What's the sound effect? You don't know. Boom.
Wait.
It's like the what the fuck, you know.
This is only Magic Mike 3. I swear there'd be like 5.
No, there's only been.
No.
Yeah, this turn, yeah.
Yeah, Channing Tatum fucking keeping a fucking clutch. Wow. Fucking, there's a guy in the second called him Big Dick. There's a guy called Big Dick Richie.
No, it's already out. Oh dear God.
Big Dick Richie.
That's me, man. That's me in the movie. Right, we continue on. Antman and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Flop.
Hit, miss, mid.
I've heard look, reviews you can't trust them, but I've heard bad things about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Already? It only came out today. It only came out today.
I don't think there should be 3 Antman movies. Think about it, it's Antman 3, dog.
Antman
3.
Oi, oi, oi.
Excuse me.
I said oi, oi, oi.
What? No, I just said something else. No, I think that's a clickbait title anyway. We'll need to see Antman. Maybe like not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah, we need to get watched.
What else?
Right.
Cocaine Man.
I think this one, it's going to hit where NPC is, but I think it's going to be a mid movie. Genuinely, no more I could say there. Creed 3, I think it's going to hit. Personally, the formula is so simple they can't fuck it. It's like the formula for making fucking... It's like the recipe for banana bread.
65 looks awful.
Looks awful. Flop immediately.
Luther.
Adam Driver's past man. He's gone.
He's not past it. He just...
Adam Driver's fucking gone.
He's still a good actor. He's just... Why is he in this shit? Like, The Last Duel was a great movie. House of Gucci was really good. Like... I don't know why he does such weird...
Star Wars new trilogy, he's gone.
Bro, that was...
gone.
Star Wars new trilogy was
He's
fucking...
gone.
Look, Star Wars new trilogy was 4 years ago.
Mid. It was mid.
4 years ago. He's had 2 good movies since then.
Well, this movie ain't gonna be one of them.
I don't think it will. It looks awful. Luther.
I think it's gonna be a hit with Luther fans.
Yeah. But I don't think anyone else is
I really enjoyed Luther. I'm not gonna see it in cinema. I'm gonna see it when it comes out on Netflix. But you know.
Alright.
Next,
Scream 6. Oh god. Oh,
mid.
Jenna Ortega's in it, I think.
Ugh, even worse. Mid.
Shazam fucking 2. Oh,
mid. It's just gonna be a mid. I feel like people are gonna see it, but at the same time, not enough people are gonna see it.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah. John Wick 4.
I think it's gonna be a low hit.
I think it's gonna be a hit, but not a good movie. It's
Yeah.
John Wick. People are always gonna see John Wick, but I'm kinda getting tired of John Wick. I don't really give a fuck about John Wick anymore. How can... I have gotten tired of seeing John Wick do the same shit over again. I know the whole point is...
Keanu Reeves ain't a good actor.
He's a good actor, but you got now 4 John Wicks. 4.
Like, if you could literally copy and paste John Wick into the Matrix movies and it would make sense. He's the same fucking guy.
John Wick is a good actor, but you don't need 4. You don't need 4 John Wick movies. You don't need 4 of them.
No, you do not. You don't need 4 John Wick movies. I like the John Wick movies. I don't think Keanu Reeves is a good actor. I'm gonna stick by my opinion here. I think that movie is gonna be a low hit because a lot of people like John Wick.
It's gonna be a big hit. A lot of people are gonna see this movie. It's gonna be a big hit. People are gonna flock to it, but I don't think it's gonna be good.
Okay, next movie. Dungeon Dragons.
Oh, it looks awful. Looks so bad. No one's gonna like this. This is a movie. The problem with these movies, it's like trying to show mainstream people how cool nerd culture is. Wow. And it's like, bro, if you want to make a movie about Dungeons and Dragons and make it like actually for the people that like it, not trying to make it for NPCs. You know who's gonna watch this movie. And it's gonna be like, oh my god,
I know
you
exactly
should.
who's gonna go watch it.
Oh my god, man, this movie is so good. You guys, have you guys ever played Dungeons and Dragons? I kind of want to play after watching this movie.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get the world sub. You know, I'm gonna do a little bit of world building. I think that's the plan. I think I'm gonna set myself up as a knight. You know, just a general base character. You know, I'm gonna set myself up like Chris Pine in the hit movie Dungeons and Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves.
Strength based.
I'm not gonna be a bard. You know, a bard's pretty lame. You know, well, what can they do? Just persuade someone? No, that's not really that cool. I'm gonna have a big fuck off. You know.
Fucking Robert Baratheon, but only fat. Fat and drunk. No, none of the past successes.
Right, Tetris.
Mid.
Mid.
Actually, I think it'll be good, but.
No, it's gonna be mid. Not enough people are gonna see it, so it's gonna be mid.
I think it's gonna be a good movie, but not people are gonna see it.
That's why we constitute as mid. Air.
So I'll flop. Who gives a fuck about no flop?
I think...
No one's gonna see Air. Air!
Honestly, I think it's going to be mid. I think it's going to be mid. I think it's going to be a good movie, not people are going to watch
Chris Tucker's in it. Fuck off. Like, Marlon Wayne's is in it, never mind.
Marlon Wayne's in it.
Marlon Wayne's
My
in
God, it goes.
Boys.
Right. The Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Yeah, obviously. Everyone in the Mars going to watch this.
Kevin. Bo's Afraid.
I think that would be a cool movie. It looks weird. It looks cool.
It does look weird.
It's fucking...
A man trying to get home to his mother. That is bold and ingeniously depraved.
It's probably going to be a super depressed... It's going to be like the Joker, but different, you know what I mean? It's going to have those vibes. It's going to be Joaquin Phoenix being super weird, but in a good way. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was loud. Evil Dead Rise.
Another zombies movie coming out. Whoa! This is going to be shit.
No one gives a fuck about that film. Guy Ritchie's Covenant. What? Oh, it's not... Was it The Covenant? I was like, wait, is this like more fucking... more like The Covenant? But no, it's just some Vietnam
Actually,
movie.
I've seen trailers for this already.
Looks mid. It's supposed to be some mid-action movie. Like Grey Man and fucking Hitman's Bodyguard.
Not the Grey Man.
It's literally it, though. It's literally it.
I think it's going to be mid.
Yeah.
I was going to say flop. I think it's going to be mid.
Yeah.
Guardians...
We talked about it. Actually, we did.
X flop.
Guardians. Wait, we didn't say anything about Guardians, actually. What do you think of Guardians?
Alright, hit, mid, or miss.
I think, obviously, people are going to see it. I am afraid... We talked about... I am afraid... Wait, we didn't talk about it because the pod got cancelled. Or did we?
Oh, yeah. We're talking about movies right now. I'm like, we've already talked about these movies. We don't want to talk about them too much. I forgot the pod got completely wiped.
Oh shit, I haven't been looking at this pod. I haven't been looking if anyone's saying anything. I completely...
No, don't do it. No, don't. Don't do that to me again.
I assume it works. You know.
I beg of you. I beg of you right now. Don't do this to me again.
Nah, you're fine. We're fine.
You don't know how disheartening that was.
I know.
I know. Actually, I felt like I just got stabbed. I actually felt like I was stabbed.
Look, it's James Gunn, but it's also Gamora still alive, and that's
another
weird.
fucking Guardians movie. That's what it is. It's another fucking Guardians movie.
Guardians 3, I'd be content with. I'm a bit afraid with the whole Gamora situation, though. They should have either kept her dead or kept her with memories. I don't like that she's back but has no memories. I really don't like that. And I don't like Buff Groot either.
No, the more I see Buff Groot, the more I'm like, that's kind of funny.
For the whole movie, you're gonna be looking at him.
I'm feeding into NPC culture.
I know you are.
The more I see Buff Groot, the more like, that's kind of funny. That's a little bit funny.
It doesn't matter if it's funny. It's shit.
It looks so goofy though. It's kind of funny.
I got this one's not on the list. Sex Education Season 4.
Flop. I think people are gonna watch it. I think people are gonna enjoy
Let's
it.
go.
I'm gonna hate every minute of it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna hate.
I hope it's good.
I'm gonna talk for at least 2 pods about how much I hate it.
Well, look, hopefully Season 4 is good. But it probably
it's not gonna be good. I know already. I'm not being rational here or realistic. It's gonna be dog. It's gonna be fucking shit. And I'm gonna be there like, I told you so. Well, also crying because I used to love the show.
Yeah, God, it was such a good show. I've never seen a show get so bad, so quickly, so consistently bad.
It fell off. It quite literally fell off. Like Tom Cruise on the fucking cliff. It fell off.
Except Tom Cruise survived the fall. Sex Ed didn't.
Sex Ed is still going, man. It technically survived. Technically, it's fucking still.
Not in my eyes.
Why? Why is it still here? Why are we still watching? Why are we gonna watch season 4 when it comes out?
Alright. Fast 10.
I already said flop. Major. No one will be seeing that movie.
Spider-Verse 2. Anyway, that movie's gonna be.
Come on. That
movie's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit. Next.
Elemental, don't know what the fuck that is. Some random Pixar movie.
Pixar movie.
Extraction 2, no one gives a fuck about random Chris Hemsworth Netflix movies. Asteroid City, another goofy, stupid movie.
flop.
Insidious 4, is it? Like, what's the point? Fifth
Mate.
installment of Insidious. No one cares about Insidious. No one cares about horror movies. No one does. No one goes, oh, let's go see a horror movie. What? No one. Now, Barbie. People are gonna see Barbie.
I think people are gonna see Barbie.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna hit. Honestly, I think it's gonna hit.
I think it's gonna
Because
hit.
I don't know what to expect from this movie.
No one knows. No one knows what the fuck Barbie's gonna be about.
They got Sigma Male and they just call him Sigma Male now. They got the main actor from Drive in the movie, boys. They got the main actor from Blade Runner 2049.
Please tell me you remember his name. Please tell me. Don't tell me.
Of course I remember.
Why would you?
His name.
Yeah.
Of course I remember his name. Of course I remember his name.
Come on, how?
Of course I remember.
Ryan Gosling. How do you not remember?
Of course I remember.
How do you have to say the lead guy from?
I honestly think I'd forget Ryan Gosling.
Yes. You said the main man from Drive and Blade Runner.
I watched Drive recently. Drive is such a fucking
I'm gonna watch it, but
I'm telling you now, get the fuck on Drive.
it's Ryan Gosling. You don't go the guy from Drive. Ryan Gosling is not.
Everyone knows him as the guy.
No, they do not. No, they do
Everybody
not.
and their man knows him from Drive.
No one has seen Drive. No one has seen Drive.
Everyone has
No
seen
one.
Drive.
I haven't seen.
Everyone-
You're the only person I know who's seen Drive. You're the only person I know who's seen Drive.
I know people who we know who have seen Drive. I'm really enjoyed it.
I'm not saying it's
Begins
bad.
with an E.
I'm just saying it's.
Begins with an E, ends with an A. I know people. who have seen Drive
You also
and
know
they
that
really enjoy it.
person has questionable decisions about movies. You yourself will less.
Yeah, but you also just said, I don't know anyone who's watched Drive. I literally just named one.
Yeah,
Who
and that person also loves Midsummer, so end of story. That person loves Midsummer.
Oh, Midsummer was so mid. That was so mid.
That was an awful movie. That was an awful.
Midsummer
No,
was mid.
awful movie. Alright, Oppenheimer.
I think it'll be a very, very, very low hit.
Yeah, I think
it's
it'll
coming
be
close
like.
to mid. I don't think anyone's gonna see it.
I
But
don't
it'll be
think
one of
it's
them
gonna be
movies.
as good as people say it is. People are like, "Oh my god, this movie's gonna be the best.
No.
So atmospheric, visually, beautiful. Oh my
Fake
god,
movie books. That's what
Cillian Murphy.
Murphy's in the movie.
Oh my god, he is
fake movie
hypnotizing.
books. Fake movie books are saying this is gonna be the movie of the year. This is gonna be it right now. This is gonna be. I'm gonna be creaming myself after this movie. Well, the general public don't even know what's coming out.
The Marvels.
They have no clue.
The Marvels.
Oh, flop. Come on.
I actually quickly want to talk Secret Invasion because that part never went through.
Oh, the pod never went through.
Quickly,
I think
Secret Invasion.
will be a low hit.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope it'll be good. I'm okay if no one sees it. I hope it's good. I hope it looks like it's good.
That's why I think it'll be a low hit.
Blade.
I think it'll hit.
Yeah, people are gonna watch.
I think
Blade.
the time frame it's coming out.
It's perfect.
As soon as they start dropping trailers, I think it's gonna hit.
Mashallah Ali.
Yeah, mashallah Ali.
Mashallah.
He plays a boss character, you know. House of Cards.
I thought you were gonna say Luke Cage.
He plays a boss character in Luke Cage. You've never seen Luke Cage? We haven't talked about it on like 3 separate podcasts, but you ever seen that one show?
We talked about it like fucking, it was like episode 1 or 2. I'm talking about Luke Cage in a long time.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, and good. Fuck Luke Cage.
The first season was okay though. The first half was
Half
okay.
of it was brilliant. The other half, the second, Mashallah Ali got dunked on by his sister.
You know what I feel like? Whenever I try and defend like any shows these days, I feel like a Kanye West fan.
Oh god.
It's like Luke Cage. Luke Cage's dog. But the first half of the first season was good. But it was good. It was good for 4 episodes.
It was really good for 4
It
episodes.
was really fucking good for 4 episodes, and then they just had to go and soil it, huh?
Gran Turismo. Awful. Once again, video game adaptation. What a racing game. Who gives a fuck?
Nobody's seen this movie.
Um,
One person seen this movie, and we already know who's seen this movie.
Blue Beetle. Actually, I got a really good video to show
Remember
you.
how I said how it saved the DC EU?
Yeah.
Remember I said a Blue Beetle movie would be a good idea?
Yeah.
They've been listening. They've been
We
listening.
already told we both talked. Wait. Well,
No, I said a Blue Beetle and Booster Gold movie.
Well,
Or like show.
this after the pod watching this video.
Alright.
Anyway, Equalizer 3. I don't want to watch with Denzel Washington. I'm not a fan of him. Like, he's a good actor, but he's just so boring in the Equalizer. I don't like Equalizer.
I like the Equalizer.
I don't like it.
I think it's a good movie.
I don't like it.
Not an amazing movie, but I think it's a good movie. It's an enjoyable watch for the most part.
I don't find it enjoyable in the slightest.
I still need to see that movie with Saul in it called Nobody.
Oh, I do want to watch that movie.
I want to see Saul beat up some bad guys. That's what I want to see.
Next goal wins. Looks so funny. Fucking Michael Fassbender's like blonde in it.
Let's go. Michael Fassbender's back.
Yeah,
He's back acting.
Yeah.
He's back.
That,
He was doing F1 for a while.
yeah,
Why
he
is he
was.
back?
He's Taika Waititi called him up, and he's like,
Oh my god, Taika Waititi also creating the Ocean's 11 group. It's like, I got a movie for you. I'm in.
what's it? The next goal wins with Elizabeth Moss.
Look, we got Lizzie in the movie. Fuck it. I'm in.
Literally no one else is in the fucking movie.
Nobody else is in the movie. There is no other character. It's just Michael Fassbender. They already wasted the budget on him.
Craven the Hunter. I think Craven's gonna be good. Well, alright, maybe it won't be good, but it's gonna be like, we're gonna enjoy watching Craven. I think that's the thing. We will enjoy it, even if it won't be great.
I think it's a.
It's got Aaron Taylor Johnson. Think of Bullet Train. Come on, think of him in Bullet Train.
It's also a bit of a. It could be a dangerous one to bring out, to be honest.
It's a dangerous one because I can see it like not coming out like ever.
That's what I'm saying. It could be a dangerous one because, like, do many people know Craven the Hunter from the comics? Do people even care about Craven from the comics?
Well, Morbius got a movie. Morbius got a fucking movie.
Morbius got a movie because Sony were like scraping the barrel. They were pining for something to bring.
Yeah,
out.
so now they got
Morbius
so now they got
and
Craven.
they wanted to feed into the Daredevil, anti-hero.
Yeah, so that's why we have
like,
Craven as a movie.
Craven's just such a bad guy in the fucking comics. So he's just a bad guy.
Yeah, well, he is now. Alright.
You can't even say he's a good guy. He's just a bad guy.
Pain Hustlers looks awful. Looks so bad.
Hustlers.
Pain Hustlers.
That's for me, man. A movie about hustlers.
It looks
that's
so
for me.
bad. Google it, looks awful.
Nah, it's gonna be a flop. It's just gonna be a flop.
Exorcist 2, Known Chaos, Saw 10. Why the hell is 10? Why are there 10 Saw movies? Why are there 10 Saw movies? Well, imagine marathoning the Saw movies.
Actually, I'm gonna send you a meme after this.
It's like, bro, we on Saw 6. Oh no.
I'm gonna send you a meme after this, but it's like, as you can see, your balls are covered in oil and KFC breadcrumbs. Before you is a deep fryer.
And let's keep it moving down. Wonka. What? Timothy, wait.
Wonka.
Oh my god.
Bringing out a Willy Wonka.
Timothy Chalamet as young Wonka.
Who's asking for these movies?
My god, Timothy's
Who is in
he's
charge of Hollywood? Actually, there's an episode of South Park where it's like Kyle is in charge of Hollywood. It's like, how do you run Hollywood? Because he's a Jew. No, I was like, all right, we got a really good idea for a movie. Now think about this: it's like two guys, they go rob a bank, but I'm not in charge of Hollywood. And honestly, the movies coming out this year sound like they're just being pitched to some like entity.
I love the way you said I love the way you said he's a Jew and not he's Jewish. And Kyle, he's a Jew.
There's nothing wrong with saying he's a Jew.
In that context, oh yeah, and he's a Jew. So he will tell you that's literally what he said.
Actually calling me out. I am in no way, shape, or form. What would you call it? It's not racist.
It is.
No, it's not. It's not. If it's against a religion, it's not racist.
Anti-Semite.
But that just means I hate Jews. I don't hate Jews.
Well, that's what we want to believe. Alright, finally, last movie we'll talk about. We've talked about movies for long enough. Legally Blonde 3.
No, dear God.
Why is there a Legally Blonde 3? Who?
No.
is asking
People
for
are going to see it. People
are going to see it. Oh,
people are going to see this movie. So I do not want to say this movie's going to hit. I do not want to say it. But people are going to see it. And it's going to be memed everywhere.
But the memes are going to make it popular, you know that.
No, the memes are going to be like 40-year-old Maz on Facebook. This isn't literally me. Went to go see Legally Blonde today. Bringing back the highlights. Hashtag Mom 40, but still, I don't know, fucking horny, I guess. I don't fucking know. Like, it'd be some stupid ass.
I think that's kind of it. You know? We're running out of time here.
Yep, I think that's it, folks.
Thank you everyone for watching. We know this podcast was a bit different than normal, a bit shorter, a bit, you know. But thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and keep on watching. And yeah, bye.